are some of the signs and symptoms that we should be on the lookout for toddlers and for babies when it comes to allergies? Does it differ? I have a 2-year-old, and so we're always
allergies. We typically think of things like skin and hives, and then, but hives, redness, itching, but it doesn't always have to be there. And then other things are like the GI system. So vomiting is very common, respiratory difficulty breathing in young infants. This is wheezing.
Toddlers recently, your pediatrician will tell you introduce one food at a time in order to monitor and see how they react to each one. Is there something that we can employ like that when it comes to childhood asthma? I've heard some recent, I don't know if they're rumors or not, so that's why I'm asking the expert here, that children can't be diagnosed with asthma as a toddler. It takes until they get a little bit older. Is that true? And if so, how do we look for those signs and symptoms?
Yes, that's a great question. So first for this, right, an egg and a lot of the allergenic foods, so that your immune system, first or second food, sometime between 4 and 6 months when your baby's ready to eat, go quickly into introducing some of the allergenic. Slowly introduce it, but if you get it in early, there is a high chance we can prevent those food allergies from happening. So that's really important. And then for your asthma question, that's another great question. So the atopic march is connected. So it's eczema, allergies, and then asthma. Now you don't have to have all of them, but you have a higher chance of having the additional ones. Asthma is interesting. We do wait to diagnose it until infants get a little bit older, like around 4 years of age, because a lot of babies have like wheezing early, but then they grow up.
Young mom friends who are like, we trade peanut butter in the parking lot of an ER just in case, like, is it menus? I'm sure anxiety in your experience and Brittany's experience is, skyrocketing. So what's your advice to parents on the go?
One FDA approved one for infants and toddlers. So
you said with their EpiPens available in case the worst should happen. So I'm sure that there are a million other questions that parents that are watching right now want to send through. Where can we direct them if we want to learn more, if we want to get a deeper understanding of...
I've lived it. My daughter's 17 now. They can live, incredibly confident life with food allergies, and, use these resources, connect with experts and your physicians and your community. But yes, food allergy.